Hi everyone, Sully here from Black Ops Toys, coming at you today with the second part of our build series in the HRT Team Leader. This is the helmet, and we'll be putting the helmet and the comms together and kind of getting this situated to display on the figure. So let's go ahead and dig in. First thing I'm going to do, I like this guy. By the way, this is a great head sculpt of the real dude. He doesn't want to be named, but cool dude. I'm going to pop this head off. And we're going to use this to make sure that we mount all this stuff right. When we build the helmet, we don't want to, you can do it however you want, but typically I like to actually, what am I trying to say?
You like to fit the head in.
I like to fit the head, yeah. So these are the pads we're going to use. And let's get this set up. So I'm just checking fit right now. Want to make sure that nothing's shoved up in there. You can see we definitely have some room, so we're going to use some of this padding for sure. You don't have to use all of it. I never do. I fit to fit. So
You fit to fit.
I fit to fit. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect, just has to do the job. No one's ever going to see in here, but you'll know. There we go, something like that. And again, I'm just going to take it and test it again. So I have some room in the front, forward and backward. So going to throw another pad up front. Nope. I still have some play, so we're going to keep going. You have some different shapes in here. Again, put them in as you like. I just want to try to match it up. Sometimes it won't match up. All right, let's see. There we go, that's better. Much better. A lot less play. There we go. Now I can feel that cup. Tiny bit loose still. First time I'm actually using all the padding. There is a space in here for his chin. You always want to be careful working with tweezers around the face. You don't want to scratch anything. Okay. That's kind of what we're looking for, right there. Get the bungees out of the way. Cool. All right. So next thing I have my iPad over here. What I'm doing is just looking at reference photos from our listing. Okay. So you can see he's got a top-mounted camera, and that's just hook and loop right there. It'll go like that. So very simple. You could put this on the side. You could put it wherever you wanted, but something like that. And then you have this guy right here, and this has a little rail segment. It's all one unit. And this you can just slide right into the rail like that. You have a battery box and an NVG kit, and then a mount and a strobe. This rail is not broken, it just came unglued. So this is one piece. This is typically a weapon flashlight that you see on a pistol, but we've converted it to run onto the helmet. So I'm gonna do I wanna see the ear cups and just see how to mount these. You can see that they swivel right here. Okay, and that's the same type of deal. You just push that into the rail. Two sides. And you can see this slot right here. Placement could change. You're going to click in there like that. You want them to cover the ear. And this can track back and forth. Depending on the type of ear cup, you can also get some that actually track back here. And then you want to keep the wire out of the way. So. Cool. Okay. Next thing is the mount, and these are tricky. Okay. You see this little, we're going to call that a little nobule up top, and then you have a little nobule down here. But you can see how you have some space under here and right here. We're going to take the nobule want to push up like that, and then we're going to push down and get that in there. It's a little bit tricky. So watch what I'm doing. I'm going to slide that out, okay? And this will just slide on that way. But this gives us something to work with. So now we got to get that nobule in.
I love this word, nobule, that
Nobule.
you're using.
And the actual mount on the helmet is pliable. I don't pull too hard, but you can see I'm kind of stretching it around the nobule. Recommendation that you put this on before you do anything else. I don't use glue very often because a lot of times it's permanent. But I'm not going to take this off. So I'm just gluing that little rail back on. So I'm actually going to put a tiny bit more padding in this. Just kind of doing my own thing in here.
Why are you doing this?
So the head doesn't move around as much.
I was wondering, it was moving a little.
Yep. Just taking up space. The foam is like a memory foam, so over time it'll squish and compact. There we go. That's better. So one thing I do want to show you guys, you can see the rail here, inside the rail. So let's pop this out again, and I'm actually going to go down the back rail right here, and I'm going to put it in this position. Okay, I'm going to take this little screwdriver that it came with, and I'm going to loosen this a tiny bit, and then I'm going to take this headphone and that actually allows it to get closer to the ear. But you can go top or you can go back like I'm doing. I'm going to do the same thing over here because I like this better. Loosen it up a tiny bit. Okay, you don't want to snap it, so you want to make sure that you have a little bit of room there. Take the bolt out. Don't take it all the way out. But so cool. Okay. So we got the mount up there. You can see how, what did I call it?
A knobule.
A knob, the nobule. The nobules are both in and underneath that mount. Just want to make sure it's straight. Okay. The other thing, this comes with a sticker sheet right here. And these are great to have. You can cut the stickers, put it on your weapon. You could do all sorts of different things. But the point is it's multicam. And it is for the headphones. And if you just kind of, you can see the outlines of the pieces. So just to kind of dress this up a little bit, what I'm going to do is put some of this on the earphone. And you can do this. You don't have to do this. It's not necessary, but it's just something that's cool. So I want to be careful. These are paper stickers. You get one shot at this, so don't mess it up. Doesn't that look better? The contrast?
Mm-hmm.
Looks better, huh? Very cool. Love it. So cool. You got a couple other tracer packs. Again, you don't have to use them all, but they are specifically cut out. So we put all the stickers on. You can see. Again, you don't need to use them. You can use them. If they have some trouble sticking, you can use a tiny bit of glue, but be very careful. Looks really cool, really breaks up the comm system. I'm just going to drop that down on the rail. Seeing where I can tuck the wire, so you can see how these pop out like that. Just like the real thing. Cool. Really, really cool. Okay. So, moving on, you have this night vision kit, okay, with a battery pack. The battery pack's got hook and loop on the back right here. Got your wire, so these fold up just like the real thing, okay. And you can see that it's got a V back here. So it looks like a V. This is your mount, okay. This part attaches to the helmet, but you can see how you have a V right here, okay. Those V's are meant to be together, like that. And this does move forward and backward, okay. So now we're going to slide this onto the helmet. You can see it has a guide. Okay. Always be careful when you're doing anything with this because it is fragile. Okay, that should lock into place. And let's go ahead and throw this on. You can see you want to make sure that your thing is straight and not tucked up in the helmet, right? You can see how that comes down. Around the ear holes. At our chin. And that's what we're going for. Cool. Professional. So we have a strobe. We're going to add this last because it's got a sticky pad on the back and they don't work very well as far as the sticky pads go. And again, you can put this on top, you can put it on the side, like that if you wanted to, just personal preference. Tricky part's always finding out where to tuck the wires because you don't want a bunch of stuff hanging out. So gonna figure out if I can tuck that wire. If I can keep that out of the way, that's what I want. Okay. NVG, we may just put this on last, but show you what we're looking for. Looking for that look right there, if you want to use it on or off, or just move them out of the way. Okay, so almost done with the whole helmet. I was talking about these bungees right here and where they go. So you can see the little holes. You can kind of see it in the light. They're right here. Right here. We're going to put those bungees in there. That's a retention system. Just like the real thing. Like a professional. So again, we're going to put this strobe on last when we're doing the final fitment. We have an antenna for the radio, which again happens at final fitment, a push to talk, a communications wire. This all gets wired into the radio when we do the final fitment. But that is the helmet and the helmet build. If you like this video and you want to see more of them, make sure that you follow, like, subscribe, and share. And stay tuned for more exclusive and exciting content.